Hey, what's up guys? This is Andrew Smersek with Combat Art Training. Today we're going to be talking about how to properly unload a semi-automatic pistol. And even though I don't want to, we'll then talk about the wrong ways, okay? We're going to talk about why they're wrong. Now, even if you've been shooting for a long time and you don't have negligent discharges, still pay attention to this, because if you're not unloading your gun this way, you're getting closer to a negligent discharge. In fact, I'll give an example of one of the wrong ways, and in the description below you can refer back to a podcast where there's a story of an Army officer having a negligent discharge right into his buddy's leg, okay? And that's because of the wrong ways to unload your gun that the military actually requires. Anyways, the correct way, all right? This is the correct way. Even if you've been shooting for a long time, pay attention. Share this video with people, please, too, especially new shooters, because they're probably going to do it wrong or some weird way that could lead to a negligent discharge. Now, the correct way, all right? 3-step process, 3 steps. We drop the mag, lock open the slide, and we do a 3-point check, chamber, magwell, chamber, both visually and physically. Now, I'm going to break this down a little bit Barney style, because I know new shooters are primarily going to watch this video. So, I'm going to have the gun up where I can see it, alright? We're going to maintain firearm safety the whole damn time, including after it is unloaded. Now, gun's up where I can see it. Step 1, we're going to release the magazine. I'm going to break my grip so I can press straight in on that magazine release, alright? That button right there, that's what releases the magazine. So, I'm going to press that button. Now, I'm going to press up on the slide lock lever, and I'm going to continue pressing up, keeping tension on it so that slide lock lever is going to go up when I rack it. And when I rack it, it's going to fall into a little metal groove that's cut there on the slide. So, pressing up, I rack it violently, and the slide locks back. That was step 2. Step 3, 3-point check. Visually and physically, alright? First, we're going to check the chamber, which is that hole in there. We're going to check to make sure that is empty. Now, look in the chamber, see that's empty. Shove my finger in the chamber to feel that it's empty. We can't necessarily see it at night, okay? Then I'm going to check the magwell, looking straight through the magwell. You can see the breech face. I can see that it's totally clear. But I'm still going to shove my finger up in there, all right, because I'm not smart enough not to make a mistake. Then I'm going to go back to the chamber, again, because we're not smart enough not to make a damn mistake. Visually and physically. It's easy to look past something that's there because we're thinking about something, we're thinking about it being empty, alright? So, again, drop the mag, lock open the slide, 3-point check, chamber, magwell, chamber. Visually and physically. Alright, that's it. The gun's unloaded and it can't be unloaded anymore. So, which leads me into my next point. One way I see lots of people doing it, and we're going into the wrong shit. We're going to talk about why it's wrong, okay? And I get it. Lots of very super competent shooters that are way better at shooting than I will ever be. They do it this way, but it doesn't make it right, okay? That 3-step process is foolproof. You can't fuck it up if you just do those 3 things, all right? Now, the way I see lots of people do it is the rack, 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 rack. Racking it a billion times. So they'll drop the mag, hopefully, and then they'll go. Alright? Now, does me racking it like this unload it more? No. No, it doesn't. There's no point to it. There is no point to it. And most time when they do that, they don't actually look in the damn chamber. So there could be a round still in the chamber that they don't see because they just go like this and trust it. Okay? Sometimes, too, you got a person who's not actually racking it back far enough for the round to eject out. So maybe it stays in there because of that. So, racking it like this does not unload it anymore. Alright? The next thing that drives me absolutely fucking bananas when I see it is people dry firing at the end. Does pressing the trigger unload it anymore? No, it doesn't. Okay, so the other thing people will do often is to unload. Hopefully, again, they drop the magazine. Again, listen to that story, that podcast that's in the description. You'll hear about the Army officer shooting his buddy in the leg because it's a military requirement to dry fire your gun at the end of unloading it, and it's wrong. right? There's no point to it. It doesn't unload the gun anymore. The reason why they do that is because they know that they don't train everyone to a high standard, right? And I'm military. I was Marine Corps, and I can say that, all right? They don't train everyone to a high standard. In fact, military shooters and law enforcement, I see them flag people and break firearm safety rules on the range just as much as anyone else. Just as much, okay? So in the military and also competition world, they dry fire at the end. So hopefully they drop the mag. Usually they go. Alright? And they don't always dry fire it in a safe direction either. Like lots of times when I see people do this, it's somewhere where like there's like concrete. So that round can go poo and up into another person. It's not a safe angle. Alright? There's no point in dry firing it at the end. Alright? If you just remove the mag, lock open the slide, and do a 3-point check, there's no way that gun's loaded. Alright? So that's all you gotta do. The other ways, if you're doing it that way, you're getting closer and closer to negligent discharge. And I hear more and more stories as time goes on. Alright? So just don't let that be you. Okay? 3-point check. None of us are smart enough not to make a mistake. Alright? But if we stick to these processes, we can avoid them as much as possible. Okay? So that's it, guys. Hey, again, please share this video with people. Just post it on your Facebook. You don't need to tag people to call them out, but I don't know, maybe you should, right? Or maybe someone's got a story where they did have an ND, negligent discharge, because of this. And if you unload your gun, and then you have a shot go off after that, that's not an accident. That's negligence. Okay? There's a difference. Now, thank you guys for watching. Be sure to subscribe to this channel. Be sure to share this video. Comment below. Alright? Maybe you've heard of a story. Alright? Maybe it's happened to you. I'm not trying to embarrass anyone. Okay? But comment something below because any comment really helps. Alright? Thank you guys for watching. Thank you to all my students who've been coming to classes. Like we got a guy drive down from Tennessee to Florida, and that was fucking awesome. Super cool. Thank you to everyone who's been buying our gear. We got some new gear coming out. In fact, I'm about to make a video on the small EDC backpacks that we just came out with. And yeah, thank you for all your support. Okay, guys, remember that training saves lives.